Alright, Chapter 3, Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as partly charred painting. Interrupted in a search by Officer Bradley Pearson. Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins Mansion. So here we are. Yep, and I think they're still down by the graveyard. I forget if he said that he's not feeling well and wants to just stay by the graves or some crap. But yeah, here he is, just standing around here. And yeah, there's the lamp that we can't pick up for no reason other than it's just not a thing. Here's Simon Hawkins.
Poor kid.
Charles
Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
Silas. And the other one, Sarah.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
Except for that one. He's angry at that one. And here's the officer stand around man. That's what he does. So, alright. And here's a weeping angel that will just attack us as soon as we look away, right? Are you gonna do it? Oh well. Onward to the joy of not getting attacked by that, hopefully. Doctor Who reference. Back when it was still good. Like the 11th Doctor before Peter Capaldi. Oh look, there are birds. You know, I think I have the brightness up too high. I'm gonna change that a little bit, maybe. Graphic. Let's see, brightness. Where's brightness? Global full screen. Shadows, textures. Yeah. Where's brightness? There we go. So maybe turn it down just a little. Then apply settings with spacebar and yes. Yeah, it didn't really do much. I don't know how to affect that, but there's a crow. Nevermore. There we go. The joy. There. These are rusty. Definitely need a laser to clean those with. Is there something here? This is where having maybe the spot hidden object thing would be a good thing to upgrade if we could. Spot hidden, we have 4 CP available, so well, that's the lowest there. 6. Everything else requires 6 of those. That's annoying. But this, we have 4. There we go, now up to level 3. Woo-wee. So whoop-de-doo. Alright, anything else we can do? Maybe I should have increased these during the start, but if I play a second game, what? No. Let's go validate. Where's validate is enter. Yes. Is reset an actual option? I don't think at this point, right? So yeah, let's just go onward to the next thing, wherever that'll be. Like, I'm sure maybe over here is blocked off, so we have to look around the other side around the house. Like, this is barricaded.
I'll have to find another entrance.
Of doom. Yeah. It's like this is a Project Zomboid house. But will there be zombies? There's chairs to trip over. Let's see if we can trip on them. Oh, okay. There's
this entrance is still in use.
Oh, well, here's a cutscene. Extra crunchy. Hello.
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, alright? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Wow, that's quite the confession there.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Aren't you friendly? Oh my word, you're entering the work of...
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You shouldn't really need this. You want to get rid of me? Yeah.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
Huh. I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Silas! Pierce! In God's name, what are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
What the heck?
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Wow. Okay, let's not walk in front of that guy.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Guess let's talk.
Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Alright. Well, here we go.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Alright, Pierce and Officer Bradley explored the gardens of the Hawkins mansion. This family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester of Doom. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. Alrighty. Yep, and here's the artwork here. Lots of books out of reach.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Someone there. Let's see here. Anything useful? Well, that's probably rotten by now. Is that one of the chunks of the Cthulhu? And what's this?
The Last
tricorder?
Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
It's part of the Cthulhu, I think, or something like that, right? Alright. And we have to be on the other side of this. Wonderful. Yeah, great medicine.
This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Uh-huh. The mother...
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
I don't want to eat Cthulhu. It tastes funny.
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else?
So that's what she looked like.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
So, yep. They're like that. He tossed the Cthulhu meat there. And he's like, how dare you not eat the Cthulhu meat? It's a great catch thing. And what's all this business? Alright. Leaving the mode there. Come on.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Looks like the rat didn't like the meal either. Probably quite bad by now. You. Yeah. Extra gross crap. Oh, where's the broken plate? Oh, it's there. Okay. So yeah, there's that. There's Sarah's. What? Oh crap, you're over here. What you saying now, dude? There's a letter we can't read. Like, that looks like something we should be able to pick up. Why are we not? Yeah, well. Something. See what's here. Oh, there's this.
They seem happy.
No, they don't.
Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way.
Well, isn't that depressing?
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. Is it common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips? It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for? Doom. Why not? Yeah. Let's see here. And, yep. Let's keep going, I guess. Was that the... There's the table. Yep. Nothing else here, right? Just plates. Yep. Alright.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Alright, here we go with the reconstruction mode. Time to go into the inner mind. Oh, that's extra crispy.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Shadows. There was something bright enough.
They had a fight. Why?
Cthulhu meat. That's sad. Interesting effect, though. Anyone holding something in their hand or something? Oh, there's a shoe. Interesting.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes?
I guess so.
How?
That's no fun, I guess. Wait, what? Is that her after the jerk punched her or something? Like, is this her? Supposed to, okay. What? She has a bracelet and a necklace there. Does she have a bracelet here? Okay, yeah, see, that is supposed to be before and after, alright. So, impact, yep, okay. And do we have a light? Where's the thing next? And there's a bottle.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Dun dun dun. So, spontaneous combustion time. Something bright enough to leave shadows or something. And there's a...
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
So let's see, small hand there, so just before 10. Is that right? But yeah, 12, 11, 10. So, yeah, 9:59. Alright, something like that. Anything else here? Anything? Anything? Oh, here.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
It's possessed, haunted, whatever. I guess. Maybe it started the fire. Claw marks.
Did someone escape the fire?
Maybe the one that took the paintings. Painting. Alright, there we go. Cutscene time.
Blood. This lamp was thrown.
Ah,
This was no accident.
doom. So probably after Sarah was already crashed.
This was a fight. Someone fell here.
Yeah, it would be Sarah.
A desperate attempt to flee.
And a nutcracker.
And the boy.
Now time to play Tchaikovsky.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
We need more kerosene lanterns. It's official. The police botched this investigation. Yeah, that's the Paragon option, right? The clues don't match. The fire was just an accident. The clues don't match. Well, what the heck? The fire was just an accident. No. The clues don't match. It's official. The police. So I guess this is the best one?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
Alright. The fire wasn't just an accident. The fire was caused by the lamp. The time of the fire doesn't match. Someone escaped the fire. The bodies were displaced. Someone had too much to drink.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Charles sure liked that drink.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
I'm sorry, Bradley. It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
The fire wasn't just an accident.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible.
You can
What
look
you
at it
imply?
yourself.
Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides,
Charles, though.
Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas.
The Axeman.
And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family.
Probably the Cthulhu
I'm sure
cult
he took
leader.
the matter to heart. I see no reason to doubt his word.
So be it. Let's move on. I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
Let's see here.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
A new area to look into. Investigate the manor of Durham. Let's see, character point earned. We have 3 CP. And those all need 6, and so does this now. So we have 3 more to gain for any of them.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything.
Except for
Chief
what I
West
need
found
to.
out about what we're doing. I'd be in serious trouble.
Uh-huh. Can I take some of these books? See if any of them are interesting. Let's see, what's here?
This door is locked.
Are you sure? Can you kick it? Will that be disturbing it too much? Rats. Wonderful. So who likes hantaviruses? Wah! Okay, you're wandering over there. Let's see, and this is blockaded. Anything useful though? Nope, obviously not. And will Silas show up and be a jerk?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. The sea shanty.
Of doom. Let's see, if I apply the lighter here, will it do anything? No, just... Any books actually able to be gotten? Okay, you're still over there. Alright.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Dated 1818.
See if we can enter the mode thing. Nope, not yet. I guess it's only certain locations. Double clicking on, not double clicking, just clicking both mouse buttons at once. Oh, here we go again. Okay, creepy Charles face thing. There was some type of sound.
Moby Dick.
By Herman Melville.
Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Also, the movie Beyond White Space is sort of like a space version of that sort of has a Firefly-like crew, except more dysfunctional, especially towards the end.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Yeah, that's depressing.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Okay. Well, let's keep looking, I guess. See if anything else is here. Aren't they grumpy? But when you're being painted... Oh, what on earth is that? There's a little ghost face thing there. I'm sure that's intentional. It's like, is that an alien? Oh well. And there's blood or something there. Yep, that's a ghost face there. Woo. See, can we use... Nope, we can't use that mode thing yet. Yep, there's the creepy guy. The moonlight. And a storm and the moonlight at the same time as the storm. That almost looks like the other painting, doesn't it? And what's this business? Just random letters. Practicing handwriting or something, I guess.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
1300s. That's a bit earlier than most.
Did you hear that?
Someone is somewhere, probably upstairs, I guess. We haven't been anywhere else yet. And there's books in the stairwell. Excellent. Tripping hazards. Right when you need to be careful. I have fallen downstairs a couple times in my life. That was no fun. I survived though, yay. Obviously.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Yeah, something bursting forth from the ocean or a building going crispy or something. It must be Godzilla.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Yeah, cool how they had those styles back then. Although I'm sure there's always someone who could read into anything. Like, ooh, this means this somehow because someone said so somewhere. Whatever though. It's just, nope. Doesn't even give an option to open that. If I pick up the ladder and start looking at the books on the top shelf, I'm sure there's more than just a few classics. Like, there's gotta be Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes somewhere, right?
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century.
Dun dun dun. And quill and ink. Some letters, parchments. Oh, here's the book thing.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
Here's a lamp. I guess we can have that on or off one way or another.
Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
That has to be a reference to something here, pretty much, I guess. Anything useful, though? Or
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Alright, dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully, yours, Anton Wellard. Okay, Edward Peters. Okay. So there's that. Another person to find. Maybe rummage through his mansion or something. And apply the lighter somewhere on it. Who knows? In a video game, of course. Can we fall down here? That would be fun. Extra crunchy. Come on. Okay. Yep. Wow, hello. Rat. Did you know that? That's a rat.
Locked.
We need more keys. Really? Did I just... Okay. What's that? We have a clue here. We seriously have some type of scraping on that painting thing. And apparently I can't investigate it. It's probably something that requires higher amounts of CP in the spot hidden thing or something, right? So we have 3 still, and we need 6 more. Well, 3 more to get that. Sanity, how am I doing? So nightmares is all we have for sanity. Yay! For the reduction of it anyway. Oh, well, this is a new area. Wonderful. Oh, and there's something here. Office key. The key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office was concealed. So it's mine now. Alright, will it be this one though? Here we go. Sarah Hawkins' office. Will there be a problem if I enter this though? Well, that looks like a problem, alright. So should I stand in the middle of this?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Doom, I guess. That certainly looks like she was, or someone in her room was. Yeah.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Okay. Well, that's the thing.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together, and forever it will find us. And nothing else there. Okay. Alright. That's there anyway. And a chair that got knocked over. Roses and crap. And
The door is blocked on the other side.
And there's a scary face thing. Anything else in this weird room? It's a statue of... it looks like Silas. Or does it? Oh, there's another face and another one. Alright. So, yep. Some scratches on the walls. And on the
Bradley?
floors.
Is that you?
I need a LED projector. Would be a good idea.
What will her room reveal about her?
that I need to get the lighter back out. Maybe if I could have taken the other thing, that would be good. Huh, we have lock picking as an option.
Perfect.
Well, that's a way that we could have done that, I guess. Alright. Already looked in there, of course, but yeah. There's a foot locker that would be nice to be able to open. And I mean, we should be. Why wouldn't we be able to open that?
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates, they act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Wonderful. Great to be dependent on some chemical thing that others have to supply. For money, of course. And more claw marks that are up there. Interesting. Well, this is certainly a way to go. Let's just check again to see that I didn't miss anything that can be picked up. Like, we should at least be able to pick up a fire log and use it to whack things with or something if we need to. Like, okay, and why is this messed up? Can we move this and see if there's something underneath it? But nope. Oh well. Alright. Here we go. More joy. Here's the cutscene now.
Is anyone
obviously
there?
I am Captain Obvious. Oh, a lantern that's already been lit for a bit. Just randomly left there. Will there be another portal to hell on the floor? A drawing of herself? Painting, I mean, not drawing. And him! What? Well, that's unexpected. Or is it expected? And does the Spanish Inquisition show up? Wah! There's a jerk.
You! Stop!
Oh, crap. Do we have to run around? Come on, where are you?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone.
What?
I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Well, that's annoying. I wonder what would happen if Bradley wasn't here, but I think it's
I'll
good to
cover
have
you.
backup, though. I'd rather keep this light source. Oh, there's...
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Crazy cultist man's, of course. Who else?
This door was closed.
History of medicine in the... Oh, what is it? 24th century? What? No, 20... Wait. X10... 18th. Okay, yep. Why would I think 24th? That would be XXIV. But, yeah, this is 10-5-3. 18. Anyway.
Just earlier.
Yep, the door was closed earlier. Okay. See anything useful over here? Nothing of value has been found. Interesting. There's going to be a fire and a stairwell of doom to jump over to.
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room.
Oh, that's oil for lamp. Okay. All right.
It looks like an old seaway map.
So, what is all this here? So, there's Boston, alright. Newfoundland, an island south of Greenland. Alright, and let's see, they're going to England or Wales or somewhere, I think they're, and that would be Lisbon, probably, right, I think? Or no, is it, no, that, okay. And, alright, whatever they're doing, all that, it's just a route. Oh, the Scylla, the Prodigal, the Orpheus, the St. Claude. So, alright, the Scylla's doing this route. The Prodigal is doing this route to Iberia. The Orpheus is doing a route along the Bermuda Triangle. Pretty much. Well, I mean, it's going along the eastern seaboard. Not really going to Florida, but it's like just along the edge there, and then to this point of the Bermuda Triangle, I guess, something like that. And the St. Claude is the one that's going out to here somewhere, and then to the British Isles. This is the whale hunting route, though. They make up a journey. Yeah, okay. So there's that. And is there something in here that we need? There's a magnifier. Can we pick it up? No? What the heck then? Oh, more oil though. And scary face. You know what, let's do this and switch back to this so we have the larger light ready later.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Or at least well enough to take a picture. And then some bald guy with sunglasses. Maybe he's a time traveler. Like the one dude in that looked like a millennial back then. That was just dressed similarly to how that was then. Anyway, whatever. Charles Hawkins and Captain Fitzroy are frozen with the third man. Yep, okay.
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
Yeah. And what's all this crap? Some kind of runes?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips.
Of doom. Alright, can we increase this? Medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. So, alrighty, can we get those objects used? Okay. Yeah, can we add these? Submenu, can we do add these to that or something, or what do we do? Q. Alright, Last Supper. Okay, that just goes through the submenus. Alright, knowledge. Okay, so anything here, F inspect. So this is what they look like though, I guess. I don't know for sure what we can do about that. It'd be nice to actually have an explanation of the mechanic that we need. But instead there's not. So that's always fun. And the one weird face thing. I had a typewriter like that my parents had me give to a museum for free.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Yeah, that's sure.
It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why.
To do, or to do something like that, I don't know. I guess that would be the landing, maybe? It's difficult to tell for sure. Let's see if it's easier to read like this. Not really. Okay.
This panel is movable.
Let's move it. Oh, there's gears.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Of doom. Well, let's try to do that. Oh, that's a great way to injure
Great.
my hand.
I managed to force the gears. Looks like I've triggered something.
Oh, doom.
Well done, Pierce.
Alright, so do I need to move it the rest of the way now?
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Alright, opening. Here we go. Alright. They just let it erode away the floor that way, I guess. Well, here we go into the dreamland where the Cthulhu cult will be having their meeting, I guess. Under the tunnels under the Hawkins. Secret cave. Discover the mansion's secret passage. I think I'm stopping after here, hopefully after any cutscenes are done. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken a search to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion.
The secret passage. Under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Dun dun dun.
That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
Ask him,
What is this place?
why do you smell like fish?
It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
Yeah.
3 seats.
There's some of the gross stuff. Alright. I'm gonna stop here before the doom happens some more. Yep. Hopefully it actually records where I'm at. It doesn't seem quite as bad as some games like Dead Space 3. Anyway, take care and try to not go crazy. I like Dead Space 3, but the checkpoint system is absurd for it. Especially aboard the Terra Nova. Like, how many times do I want to face the regenerators? Anyway, take care, try not to go crazy.